You were cool with Haitian Jack?
My man.
Oh, okay.
What?
Let me tell you something. I interviewed Bill Courtney recently, and what happened was they had basically raided his house, Haitian Jack's house.
In Atlanta or New York? Regardless, they
I don't remember. I don't want to
Okay.
say the wrong place. I actually think it was L.A., but I'm not exactly sure. And right after the raid, he got deported, and he never came back to the U.S., right?
Okay.
He actually pulled out some photos from the safe that they had actually opened up.
Yes.
There is a picture of Haitian Jack and Bill Clinton together.
I can believe it. Haitian Jack, Mike Tyson, all hung out. We hung out at the Versace house in Miami. We hung out with Madonna.
Yeah, him and Madonna. There's actually explicit photos of Madonna at one of his parties, like topless and all that time.
They was tight.
He was messing with Madonna.
Yeah, that's how I got to meet Madonna.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
Okay, so hold on. Let me get back to the story.
Yeah.
Me and you could go off on tangents. So you were there when Tupac met Ayanna
I forgot
Jackson.
the name of the club. It was on 14th Street in New York.
Okay.
And it was one of the biggest clubs. I forgot what it was called.
Well, I interviewed Ayanna Jackson about this whole incident.
Yeah, it was what was it called? Because it was the spot.
Yeah.
This was the spot. This is when oh my God. When that club, oh man, I wish I could think. See if we could pull up the name of the club that happened in.
Can't find it.
Okay, but he said it might be Mel's. It might be Mel's. But shout out to Haitian Jack. I know I was supposed to see him when I was in Dominican Republic because they tried to reach out to me and I didn't get back to him because I've been traveling so much.
Yeah.
But nice, regardless of what his, everybody that I hear problems with, they was always good to me.
Yeah, I used to talk to Jack right around the time of this Ayanna Jackson interview. I remember he was really mad. He left his voicemail, this angry voicemail. Not really mad at me, but just mad at her because she claimed that he had sex with her. And he goes, I never had sex with her. I never touched her. Like,
right.
You know, blah, blah.
I keep your name alive, Haitian Jack. You're my man, dog.
So you were at the club when Pac met that girl?
Yes. And everybody, we know you see each other, everybody going about their business.
So,
but then I heard what happened.
Did she give him head on the dance floor?
I didn't see that part. We were just all there. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I got you.
And as a man, that's some fly shit.
Yeah.
Nigga, you dancing and the bitch pull your zipper down. And you dancing and getting your dicks. Oh, man. That's player shit. That's player shit. Every man should have that.
My point was when I talked to Man, because, listen, she came over to see Pac. They messed around. And then basically Pac left the room and the two other guys came in.
And then that's where the problem started.
That's where the problem started.
Yes, sir.
Right? That was the root of the problem. Pac went into the living room, fell asleep on the couch. And then she came out and she was screaming and crying, oh, you let them rape me, whatever else. I remember I asked Man this question. I said, okay. Because what had happened was Pac woke up out of his sleep and said, get this bitch out of here. So they went and took her downstairs. She went straight to the police. And the rest is history. Now, I asked Man, I said, what if at that moment, Pac had said, okay, let me go calm you down. Let me take you to the other room. Let me talk to you nicely, apologize, take responsibility, maybe take you shopping.
Yes. All that helps.
Would none of this had happened? He said, absolutely. He said, none of it would have happened.
Absolutely. I totally agree.
Yeah.
When a young lady is promiscuous, but then you treat her like she's a hoe, the situation is different.
I have lived by this rule my entire life. Never, ever, 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 ever let a woman leave angry.
I totally agree with you, 1,000%.
You're going to argue with her, and this is women that you meet that you don't really know. Yes, of course, your wife or your main girlfriend, y'all go fight and whatever else.
What's going through your heart at that time, Vlad? Tell me, when you do that and you see they mad, what is going through your mind at that moment?
The fear that she's going to go and create a story about you that isn't true, that's going to drag you through the legal system.
Yes, and
that's what I think. When I see a woman and things are starting to go left, and in your head, I'm never going to see this person ever again. This is going to be it. But I have to walk out of this and let her feel like she won. on some level.
You have to humiliate yourself a
Yes,
little.
you gotta say, I'm sorry.
You have to say,
you're
I'm sorry.
right.
Yep.
You're right.
You're so right.
I beat it out. You're right.
You better say it.
You're right. I'm wrong.
You better fucking say it.
What woman? Do you want? I'll pay for your taxi. You don't kick her out of the room. You get her a nice Uber X or whatever, is in that area.
Call me when you get home.
You call me when you follow up and you apologize again.
Yep.
I'm sorry this didn't work out. You're a great person. It's me. I'm just going through some shit right now.
Yes.
Whatever.
Yes.
Make her feel like, yeah, I got the up on this person.
Yes.
Because women,
that happened to me
oh my
once,
God,
Vlad.
if it
That's
goes
a
the other
sad
way.
fact. A girl laid in bed with me. She came to one of my shows, came to see me. She said that, and I had all this on the text message.
Mm.
She came to see me. We slept. And when she went home, I'm not going to say we had sex or not, but she spent the night with me. But I had all the information. She texted me when she got home. She sent me pictures of her. We talked the next day, but 2 days later, she said, I want to talk to you about something. What? She started making up this, I was uncomfortable type thing. I said, but I'm keeping all the text messages. A year later, the police reached out to me.
Oh.
True story.
A year later.
The police reached out to me, and they said this young lady came to make a report. But I'm a player. First thing I asked them, can you tell me her name? I don't know who the fuck she is. I'm being honest. I have no idea this girl's name. And then I said, oh, she must have saw me on, once they figured out, she must have saw me on TV because I was just on TV not too long ago. I sent them all the text messages from this woman. So she's a liar, man. It was late to talk to me. Yeah. She's a liar. And I sent them everything, what we talked about, how she wanted to see me again. And they never bothered me again.
Case closed.
Case closed.
Yep.
So women scare me to the point of I cannot explain. That's why when people say, TK, you're so disciplined. TK, you don't really want to be around anybody. Because me and you know this. Some people don't take their life as serious as we take our life.
Yeah. I mean, I remember I interviewed Alan Dershowitz, who represented Mike Tyson.
Yes.
And he said unequivocally that he felt that Mike Tyson was innocent. And there was information in that trial that was held back that he tried to bring back up in the appeal and so forth. And it's not like Dershowitz, listen, he represented Jeffrey Epstein.
Yes.
He said Epstein was guilty.
Yes.
He represented OJ. He said, yeah, OJ's guilty.
Mm-hmm.
But he said Mike Tyson was not guilty. That this woman came on to him. She knew, I guess there was like something, like there's witnesses that say they were making out and stuff like that, but they wouldn't include that in the trial. The judge blocked it and so forth. Look what happened to him.
Yes.
You could honestly say that had Tyson not gone to prison right after losing to Buster Douglas, he would have had a rematch with Douglas. He would have won.
He would have won.
And he could have potentially beaten Holyfield.
He would have beat Holyfield. And let me tell you why.
Why is that?
I feel that when Mike was younger, he was indestructible.
Yeah.
When you go to jail, I don't care how talented you are, it snatches your soul. Mentally, spiritually, and talent-wise.
Right. Plus, you can't train every day and everything else like that. Yeah. No, he came back out a totally different Tyson.
Totally different
That was
Tyson.
It. That was the beginning of the end. He came out, had a couple of cream puff fights, but then when he started fighting real opponents like Holyfield, he kept losing.
Yes.
And that was it. That was the reign of Mike Tyson.
And
it was
the
over.
strain and how that fight bothered me, because me and Mike is tight, and I used to talk to him about it. And I used to always say, yo, you should get back with the white guy, Rooney, whatever his name was. Because I like the way Rooney trained him. But Mike was like he was an alcoholic, blah, 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 right? But what the fighters used to do in the 60s and 70s when they lost a fight, they didn't go right back to fight that same person they just fought 3 months ago. They would fight other people over the next 2 years, then do the rematch. Because you wait for something to happen. When you fight another opponent, that opponent could probably, it takes something out of you. That's why I respect Mayweather so much. See, I really think that Pacquiao would have given him a rougher fight if they would have fought earlier.
Yeah. Yeah.
But what Mayweather did, based on my man that manages him, Al Heyman. Al Heyman's around my age, old school. We're gonna wait. And he took all those fights before they actually fought. And by the time they actually fought, Pacquiao wasn't the same fighter.